the Gospel Journal, Malawi, and today is Wednesday, 12th of November 2025. And this is a special time where today we are looking at preparing for the Esther challenge. So, after having gone through the book of Esther, the 10 chapters, we saw how Esther was able to change the environment and deter what the evil one had planned against her people. And it took her prayer and fasting. So, one thing that we learn from the book of Esther is how a fast can change all things. Not only a fast, but also taking an action thereafter. So, from the lessons we've learned, I'm pleased to inform you that from Thursday, 13th of November to Saturday, 15th of November, we are going to have the 3 days of prayer and fasting in what we call the Esther challenge. It's a challenge that you must take part. So Esther basically did the fasting in a hot region, and we are also in the hot season, and it's a good way to emulate and also experience what Esther had done. So we are trying to recreate what Esther had gone through in our context today. So we are looking at how to prepare for the fast. So I'll be reading Exodus chapter 34, verse number 28, just to take you through and prepare for the fast that begins on Thursday, tomorrow. Exodus 34:28 reads, Moses was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights without eating bread or drinking water. And he wrote on the tablets the words of the covenant, the 10 commandments. Now, I'm making reference to Exodus 34, verse 28, where it describes the fast that Moses did. So you see what? Throughout scripture, we learn one thing, that mighty men and mighty women of God were able to do extraordinary things after devoting themselves to a prayer session and also a fast. So we see Moses was able to go and write, to transcribe what he heard from God, to put it into a written form. It required total devotion and guidance from God, meeting God on the mountain. So he did a fast of 40 days and 40 nights. He's not the only one. I'm not mentioning Christ because I want to talk about people of this flesh, and so many others that we've seen, including Esther. I want you to take the next 3 days to be a special time to pray and talk to God. You see what? A lot of people always misjudge how the calendar of events run. I've seen a lot of people in Malawi and across the globe, especially those countries that are in sub-Saharan Africa, where we experience the same climate, that they begin to plan for their financial success. They plan for activities from January, essentially because the year starts from January. But they miss it out, because in an economy that is driven by agriculture, the activities begin now. If you want to compete next year, when the economy is at the peak and farm produce is ready and ripe for sale, then you need to start now. This is the month, or the next month as well, where we make a determination of what we are going to reap in the next coming season. Therefore, it's now. Therefore, as you begin to plan now and pray that God can take you through, give you wisdom. Be it the projects that you are doing, farming season that is beginning, you need to present it into the hands of God. That you could have toiled for the rest of the years, but that this coming season, farming season, should be meaningful to you. The 3 days of prayer and fasting would determine the direction of your finances. It will determine the next course of action in terms of your pursuit for academic exploration. It will help you to deepen in the understanding of how you are transitioning into the new year. So this is the time. But also in the context of Malawi, this is the time that new government is in place. Many things are changing. May you come to pray that the favor of the Lord will be upon you. That as new decisions will be made, you'll be favored by God, and that you reap the best from the land of the living. So therefore, I urge you that in the next 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, take it as a challenge to go into prayer and fasting so that you can experience the hand of God as we recreate what Esther went through. I wish you good time, and may you experience God moving in your situation. Good morning.